This is Jonathan Cohen from Spin. We're here with Brittany Davis in Austin a year after Brittany tore the house down at our Spin showcase. And Brittany, in the past year, a lot has gone on for you in your career. You
Definitely.
just released an incredible album called Image Issues, and you've been very open with us in the past about talking about some of the struggles that brought you to this point.
Absolutely.
And I'm almost curious to know from you if, as your career has started to take off, that has brought any additional challenges to the forefront beyond what you may have experienced before. Now that a lot of people know your music and are coming to shows, does that does it make it a bit harder to progress when things have taken you to another level?
Well, I would say that in certain capacities, it definitely has built up a, I guess I would say, a kind of a framework of, because this is what it is. It's the beginning of something beautiful, right? So it's like, when you're first building something, you're like, am I getting this right? Am I doing this right? Is it coming across the way I mean for it to? And it can be a little challenging just like feeling all of this power under me, like this powerful engine. I'm like, oh boy. It's one thing to say, I want to fly a plane, but it's another thing when you're sitting in that cockpit and those Rolls Royce engines come to life, you're like, oh snap. There's lives in my hands right now. And it's been a journey just allowing it to grow and allowing it to become.
What are some things that have helped center you during those moments where it does feel a little bit out of control?
So I'm a strong believer in Jesus Christ. I believe that, he's the reason why this gift is even possible. And I believe that when those times come where I'm like, what is this? What have I done? I refer back to him and I refer to his word, of course, music, and I refer to just, my friends. I'd be like, y'all, this is crazy. Pray for me, work with me, help me, and we work through it, So it's been really great just feeling the connections come together both on the career side but also on the community side so that I can have those grounding centered places of, I could talk to people, converse with people and work things out.
Absolutely. And how amazing that you can now count some real music legends, not only as friends, but as collaborators and bandmates. These are
Absolutely.
people who have been through a lot of this stuff themselves and can probably really offer a sounding board when you need it.
That's true.
Right on. So, Brittany, image issues. We've also talked in the past about how the power of artistic expression and creativity helped get you where you are today. And Image Issues as a title is provocative in the sense that it raises questions. It raises some important ideas about how we see ourselves. And I wonder if you could talk a bit about what that title means to you as an overall descriptor of this project and how you decided to discuss these things in your own music.
Well, absolutely. I would love to. So image issues as a title refers to not only my body dysmorphic type of view of myself, because, it it's really difficult for me as a person who's never had vision to envision visual concepts such as what a woman is supposed to look like or how she's supposed to present herself each day, why people may look at me different because of maybe my, different appearance, or maybe I have a different air about me. I really can't put my finger on it, but sometimes I just feel alien. And I wanted to talk about how it feels to be a non seeing person, kind of forced and inundated by visual concepts constantly without any reference to the past, present, or future of visual art. Not to say that blind people can't participate in visual artistry, because there are a lot of ways in which we can and that we do. And there's really amazing champions out there that are doing that. And, I commend them for their work. But for me, it's just like so foreign to me. Like, I don't know how to relate to people visually. But with the social media concept and wanting to be behind the scenes, that's one of the biggest drivers of the machine of the music and artistry community and industry right now. And I needed to find a way through not only the title, but through the actual application of the sounds to get you to hear what I cannot see. Um, I can't look in a mirror and see what I am now. I can't look at a photo and see what I was 10 years ago. I don't have the ability to compare myself to other people. So when people say that I'm fat, even if I'm not, I can't, there's no disproving it. Um, Now, I guess I am, but before I guess I wasn't. I don't know. But I can't, there's no difference between then and now for me. It's all one. So, image issues refers to the depths of those woes and some of the ambiguity that comes with just not knowing where you fit visually in a world that you are born without the very sense that drives all consumerism today.
And Britt, from a musical standpoint, it seems like that idea, the image issues idea, gives you incredible leeway to use different genres, really present a fuller picture of your artistry because it's really about you at the core. It's
Yeah,
you expressing yourself in a way only you can.
that's
Why
true.
limit yourself to just one genre, you know?
Right. It is. It was, I would say everybody's welcome to hear it, but not everybody will be willing to listen. Um and I understand why. Because it's not ingrained in us to be listeners today. Not saying that people don't want to listen, but they haven't been taught to. And that's the reason why I played so many genres in this album as well, is because I want us to learn to hear each other from different spaces and appreciate it, regardless of if it is the top expression of hip hop or the most modern translation of jazz. Whether it is or not, we need to learn to hear each other again from the different perspectives and different facets of ourselves.
Well, Britt, it's always such a pleasure to speak with you. Maybe we can close by you giving us an update on what you have on tap for this year. I know you'll be doing some shows in support of the album. Uh, Update us on what's going on.
So yeah, I'll be doing definitely some supporting shows for image issues. I got some radio interviews coming up, all kind of cool stuff. I know I'm going to Europe this summer again. It's a big thing that's happening. It's like 15 different countries. It's crazy, but it's amazing just thinking about the possibility of listening parties where people are put into blindfolds and image issues is played live. As far as like people can hear the album the way that it's meant to be heard, without the visual, and just listening. And we're gonna throw some of those, some of the, you know, college stations and things like that. We're gonna be just trying out new ways to deliver a message through sound. And I'm just gonna be building this wall of sound for people who want to listen to it. So I appreciate all the support and I thank y'all for having this time with me.
Brittany Davis, Image Issues, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Absolutely.